My name is Dr. Montero, and I will be your healthcare provider today. What's your name?
Hi, Dr. Montero. I'm Amy Salazar. So nice to meet you. My mom's in the kitchen cooking for us right now since Thanksgiving's coming around, so she won't be able to join us today. I'm sorry.
Nice to meet you as well. That's fine. I'm sure she has a lot on her plate at the moment. Would you mind telling me more about yourself, Amy?
Yeah, sure. I'm 10 years old. I'm Puerto Rican, and I live in a basement in Brooklyn, New York with my mom, my grandpa, and my grandma.
Good to know. And how are you feeling today?
Today I'm well, but lately I've been having a lot of issues with my asthma.
I'm sorry to hear that, Amy. Would you like to tell me more about your issue?
Yeah, sometimes I have problems breathing more than usual. Like lately when I race my friends, I have to stop and catch my breath more times during the race than usual. And it's really scary for me because sometimes I really can't breathe, and it's scary to not know when it's the next time that I'll be able to breathe correctly. I wanted to play soccer for the YMCA this year, but I could not because I can't catch my breath when I'm running sometimes.
I see. That must be very frustrating for you. I can see you're experiencing what we call frequent asthma attacks. How are you currently dealing with your asthma? Have you been taking any medication for this issue?
Yeah, usually my mom helps me with my asthma. She gives me the pump when I can't breathe at home. But lately I've been forgetting my pump at school. My pump at home, so I can't use it at school.
Good. I'm glad you're using a form of quick relief. Do you happen to use an air chamber with your inhaler?
I don't think so. What's an air chamber?
An air chamber is a device people use with their inhalers. It helps them to take their medication more effectively. See, what happens is, when patients use their inhalers without air chambers, sometimes the medication that comes out of the pump ends up absorbed by their tongues instead of being inhaled and ending up in the lungs where it should go. When this happens, using an inhaler becomes an ineffective treatment for asthma.
Oh, I didn't really know that. I don't think I have one though. When I went to the health center around my neighborhood, all they gave me was a pump.
Okay, I understand. How often do you go to this community health center?
I only go like twice a year. I go for my physical exam every year for school, and then sometimes when I feel really, really sick.
Good, as long as you're keeping up with your checkups. You should try to go more often so you can monitor your asthma as well. So you mentioned you live with your mother, grandfather, and grandmother.
Yeah.
Do either of them experience the same symptoms as you?
Yeah, my grandmother and my mom have asthma too.
Interesting. Do they take any medications for their asthma?
Yeah, they use pumps as well.
That's good to hear. Is anyone in your family a smoker?
Yeah, my grandfather smokes. Lately, he has been smoking outside, but since it's getting cold now, he's been going inside and smoking in the living room. He opens up a window and he smokes out of it.
Well, that's not good. Smoke inhalation is definitely an asthma trigger. Tell me more about your home life. Do you have any pets?
No, I used to have a cat, but I was really allergic to it, so we had to give it away. And the same thing happens with dogs. I'm allergic to them as well, so I can't really have any dogs.
That's unfortunate. Pets are nice to have, especially when one is a young child like you. Are you allergic to anything else?
Yeah, like I also can't wear perfumes that smell a lot because I'll end up sneezing a lot during the day. And I can't smell dust because I'll get allergic to. And if my mom or my grandma or my grandfather are cleaning the house, I either have to go to my friend's house or stay in my room all day because when I smell the odor that they produce, it gives me allergies and I start coughing and sneezing.
Oh boy, you're allergic to a lot of things. I hope we can find a way to make you feel better. You said you live in a basement. Is there any mold or pests crawling around?
Yeah, there's some mold on the walls, especially in the bathroom. My mom wanted to buy the humidifier, but she hasn't been able to yet. We also have some cockroaches around, but that's not our fault. Our first floor neighbors have cockroaches all over their house. It's like it's infected or something.
I'm sorry to hear that, Amy. It seems as though there are several circumstances in your life that are triggering your asthma symptoms. You see, cockroaches are the #1 triggers of asthma. Their poop turns into dust that accumulates and attracts dust mites, which is actually the second most common asthma trigger. It seems that we may need to upgrade your medication from quick relief to a controller.
Oh, what's a controller medication?
A controller is medication that is taken daily to control the asthma. It helps break down the buildup of mucus and inflammation you feel from your symptoms.
Oh, I don't think I've heard of that. How does it work? Maybe it'll help me. Maybe it'll help me control my asthma more since now it hasn't been really controlled when I use my Vide pump.
Yes, I hope. I also wanted to ask, do your asthma symptoms affect your sleep? There is such thing as nocturnal asthma where the symptoms keep you up at night and go on to affect your performance during the day as well as your psychological well-being.
Yeah, sometimes I can't breathe at night. Like if I run too much during the day, or if I feel really cold, I can't breathe during the night because it feels like my body can't catch up with my activities during the day. Does that make sense? Like sometimes if I run too much, my body gets really tired, and even at night, I feel like I'm still restless from the day. It makes me feel really anxious just thinking about the fact that I might not be able to breathe during the night because of my asthma.
I understand the tough time you're going through, Aimee. Don't worry, I'm here to help.
Thank you for your help, Dr. Montero. How do you think I can feel better?
Well, Aimee, this is what I have gathered about your issue. You have asthma that is not being controlled enough by the use of an inhaler. It is induced by many things, including exercise, the fact that your grandfather is a smoker, your allergies to animals, perfume, and cleaning supplies, as well as the fact that there are cockroaches and mold in your living area. Asthma is affecting your daily life, including your sleep. You feel anxiety and sometimes may feel depressed because you cannot partake in the same activities as your friends. Is there anything else I'm missing?
No, ma'am. That seems about right.
Okay then. Here's what I recommend to you. I'm prescribing the controller medicine, which is also an inhaled steroid, called Advair to you. It needs to be taken daily and should help with decreasing many of your symptoms. You should still keep your albuterol inhaler on you in case you have a severe asthma episode. Do not use Advair during this time.
How does the medicine work, doctor?
That's a good question, Aimee. I'm glad you're asking a lot of questions. It's good to be educated about your health. Well, you see, when you have asthma, there are 3 specific things that happen to your body. First, your airway tightens, which is why you quickly feel like you cannot breathe. Second, your airways and lungs become inflamed, making it harder for air to get through, in between your mouth and nose and your lungs. Then, once your asthma symptoms are more severe, mucus develops in the lungs and airway. This also blocks air from getting through to your lungs.
Oh, wow. I really didn't know all about that. I didn't know any of that happens when I get asthma.
Unfortunately, it does. Advair will help you manage your asthma by decreasing the inflammation in your lungs and works to relax the muscles in your airways so it doesn't feel tight.
Okay, Dr. Montero, are there any side effects to this medicine I should know about?
With the Advair, some of the possible side effects are dry mouth, thrush in the mouth, anxiety, rapid heartbeat, and headaches. You can avoid the dry mouth side effect by rinsing your mouth with water after every use of the Advair. If this treatment makes your symptoms worse, please go to your community health center in your neighborhood or contact me again.
Okay, doctor, that seems right. Is there anything else I can do to feel better, just in case that I forget to take my medicine one day?
In addition to the controller medicine, I also recommend that you unfortunately avoid contact with all animals that give you allergy symptoms. Stress and anxiety over your condition can also trigger symptoms, so please do not be afraid to talk to your school counselor if you need to. They're there to help.
Thank you, Dr. Montero. You have given me so much information about my asthma that I didn't even know about. Hopefully I can feel better now.
You're very welcome, Aimee. I'm happy to educate you on this issue that affects your daily life.
I appreciate that so much. I hope that with your help and recommendations, I can feel better soon.
Before we disconnect our video chat, I would like for you to tell your mother to schedule an appointment to video chat with me so I can inform her of everything we've discussed. I can also hopefully help her and your grandmother with the symptoms they are feeling as well. When you go pick up your prescription at the pharmacy, I will have them attach a pamphlet with more information on asthma and how it affects the whole family, in addition to the information sheet they should give you with your new medication. If you or your family have any other questions, I'm sure the pharmacist can help by answering those. I'm also here to help if you need further help, more recommendations, or are having any other health issues.
Okay, I will surely let them know. Thank you so much for your help, Dr. Montero. Have a good night.
It's been my pleasure, Aimee. Thank you. You as well.
Goodbye. Thank you.